We're here at the Hotel Monte Vista in the room of the Peaceful Tadpoles at the conclusion of their world tour. Martin, we've noticed a lot of times that you're probably the person who has the most difficult time getting along with all the members of the group, especially Kurt. There's been a lot of bad blood between the two of you.
I just consider myself a big, magnanimous sort of person. And,
big.
He is big.
Large.
He's bigger than he looks, too, if you've seen him.
Large.
It's just that I have a lot of pride, and I'm very unwilling to accept change.
Kurt's been difficult for us. We hired him in 1973 in response to all of the black female backup singers. It was an alarming trend, and there was a lot of reverse discrimination going on because so many albino male backup singers weren't being hired. And so that was just a statement thing. We didn't know it would backfire on us like this.
Now, Adam, you're not an original tadpole, but yet some say you are the most tadpole of the tadpoles.
Yeah, I heard that. Somebody said that once. In a bar, I don't remember.
Now, a very interesting sidelight about you that a lot of folks probably don't know is that you've left performing for a while to join the Navy. Is this a love of country, something inner of yourself that you, it's a different kind of expression?
Well, you know, the recruiter told me, you know, join the Navy, see the world. And I did, and I saw a lot of world, but, you know, I saw a lot of fish.
Kurt, you're one of the most controversial members of the band in that you took some time off for studies with the Maharishi, and I understand that when you meditate, at times you take on the persona of other members of the band, such as Adam. How exactly does that work?
It's had a great effect on us.
Martin, particularly.
Now, Ward, your interesting playing technique, the use of a credit card instead of a pick.
Well,
How did you come about this different stylized performance art?
that's from my days of just not having enough money to afford things.
You must have been disappointed after the Grammys have overlooked you all consistently for your entire career.
That's their
It
loss.
doesn't upset me.
That's their loss.
Yeah.
We're art. We're not out to sell records.
We're not out to please anybody except the girls.
And to make money.
Yeah, and to be famous.
Speaking of the women in your lives, Bill, you're probably the one that has the most difficult time.
I don't know. It could evoke some serious emotion.
Bill?
I'll be back in a second.
Hey, okay, yeah,
Some
I'm
of the
gonna.
members of the
Martin,
group aren't real
hold on there,
Touchy
man.
subject,
pleased
Corey.
about the
Touchy
discussion of
subject
Yoko, but yet she's had a very major impact on your music.
The scuttlebutt is that she's more important to me than the band. But I think she could add a lot to the band just by being thin.
Well, we'll go ahead and change the subject a bit.
Yeah, let's go.
Bill, who influenced your style the most?
You know, me. I've always been really pulling for me.
I think you've influenced yourself a lot.
More than anyone else, probably. The way Tommy Dorsey plays the trombone is a lot like the way I'd like to play Tupperware.
Martin, we're going to play association now. I'm going to ask you about some of the members of the group. Adam.
Peaceful. The best tadpole of them all.
What about Bill?
Loud. Controversial. Alcoholic. Manipulator. Lover.
Ward.
Visionary. Magician. Shy. Deep.
Kurt.
Spatula.
Yeah.
Kurt. Insightful. Adamant. Superficial.
Now, Ward, couple quick. As the chief songwriter of the group, what's been your main influence?
Lady Bird Johnson.
Michael Landon.
His earlier work or The Highway to Heaven?
Well, it's the characters that he played were what inspired us, but not the man himself.
Bill? The general texture of your playing style has changed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has. I get headaches a lot.
He's a manic depressant.
Depressive?
No, he's a
Depressant.
depressant. He's a drug that affects us all. He depresses us.
What's next for you?
I do prefer the Alpo direction because obviously of the money and stuff, and I love dogs. I have several of my own. It's someone I can relate with.
Ward?
I'm thinking Tortilla Rentals.
Tortilla Rentals. Bill?
I plan to commit suicide next week.
Oh, Bill, we'll all miss you greatly. Martin?
I was just ordained as a priest in the Catholic Church. And
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Adam?
Well, you know, I get a lot of. It's weird because like none of the groupies talk to me ever because they don't think I'm in the band.
I like to think that Tadpoles will still be doing some stuff together in the future.
We've given our little piece of us to American rock and roll history, and people have given it back to us.
And they told us to keep it.
And I know people will always remember us.